Hi, I'm SimmerRue and welcome to my channel. So, I am reaching close to 200 subscribers on YouTube and I am really grateful to all of you who subscribed and who is watching my content. Like, I really cannot express how grateful I am to each and every one of you. So before we start with today's video, I just want to say that the moment that I reach 200 subscribers, I am going to do a expansion pack giveaway to 2 of my lucky subscribers. So I will go into more detail at the end of this video, so make sure to stay and just find out how you can enter. So this is one of my very first builds that I did when I got my capture card. All 3 of these builds are, so that's why their footage is quite long, because I wasn't really sure what I was doing at that point. These were kind of just like experiments and things like that. This house next door, that is my Bob Pancakes home. That was my very first video, but it is private at the moment, just because I honestly could not handle the sound. It's really bad, and I am planning on redoing that video. But here is this house on the side, so it was very important to me that this home looked beautiful from this angle and then from the front as well. Because this is kind of on a corner, I just really wanted it to be aesthetic from both sides. And both angles kind of give you 2 different home vibes. And that's what I was going for. So yeah, I really liked it. Let's just quickly go through this tree so that I can show you the back of this home. So here we have the back of the property. This looks just as stunning in my opinion. I love this tiny little garden. I didn't really have a lot of space with the garden. It literally cuts off right there. Where the camera ends, that's where it cuts off. So I think I got enough done with what I had. Now let's quickly just go inside. So I kind of played around with old and modern. Like, this was an old home, but they are starting to renovate it, which is why we have like these plant walls and stuff like that. And you can see that some of the floorboarding has been changed, but the wallpaper is still very busy. Now, once you... oh my word. I clearly did not place a mailbox, seeing as there's a mailbox outside. I tend to forget that, and I am so sorry. But yeah, so here we have our entrance. It's very cute. I love this wallpaper. This is from Cottage Living, so you can kind of like mix and match them. So it's really cool. This is the greenhouse. I had a lot of fun. I love green, so yeah, this was, as I mentioned, just kind of like a play around house. And then we just have this small downstairs bathroom. When you come through the entrance, you enter this beautiful large living space where I just kind of threw some rugs around. I didn't want to clutter this up with too much furniture, so I felt like the rugs was more than enough. We also have this beautiful green staircase. And then this lovely, quaint little kitchen that I want in real life. Just bigger though. But I love this color scheme. It's absolutely amazing. It's stunning, in my opinion. Here we just have a dining room table. I love putting candles on my tables. I think it's amazing. And then also this beautiful, beautiful large bay window. Now, it was very important to me to have this staircase and this little reading nook here. So there's this show on Netflix whose name I can't remember. It's like, it's very ridiculous. It's like the woman next door who I don't know. It's insane. With the woman who plays Elsa and like Veronica Mars. I'm not very good with people's names. So yeah, but the actress that plays in that. She's in there and she just sits and looks out of the window. And I was very much inspired by that, so that's kind of what is happening here. Now, when we go through this door here, we are met with just this little office space. And then this door that leads to this balcony. I don't know if you're like a smoker or something. This would be ideal. Or just to get some fresh air. You can't actually exit from this angle, but it's still very cute. Here we have our TV area. Again, very green, very on theme. And I love that these two greens just actually match so perfectly. I feel like this just really goes with the type of family that lives here. This... I can't even explain what type of parent this is, but yeah, I really love this. Once you come upstairs, we just have this beautiful gallery wall, this really cool painting from like City Living. I absolutely love it, and the colors just blend so well. On this side, we have our doors. Now, I didn't want to add another door here that leads up to the balcony, so I just kind of put in like this bookcase door. I think it looks cool, and it just breaks the hallway apart. Here is our teens bedroom, and I put like butterflies all over the wall. I think this looks so cool. Here we have like this mirror wall, and I kind of just placed the butterflies all over the mirror as well. And then on this side, I think it looks so cool. I would love this room. Like, honestly, I would. I love pink. Then through here, we have our main bathroom. I went with like this bronze deep gold color. And I really think it works with the green. I think it just complements it so well. And then we have our bathtub just tucked away there. And then really high windows. I love putting windows in my bathrooms, even though there is like a kind of a roof. I was like, no, we will have a window. And then just our toddler room. You are going to see this be kind of a theme. There was like a stage where I was all about like hanging lights. This would not be safe in real life. Please, I do not condone hanging lights so low where toddlers or children live. I will not be held responsible if you copy this in real life. Thank you very much. I just want to make that little disclaimer. So here we have our laptop room. This goes through into this main bedroom. That is stunning. I forgot how beautiful this room is. I haven't actually been in this house in like months. So seeing this again, I'm like, wow. Even though these curtains are quite short, that was a choice. I really made a choice, and I'm sorry. Ooh, choices were made. But yeah, let's not cry about spilled milk. On this side, we just keep the yellow theme with like this beautiful little handles and then the gold there. I think this main bedroom is absolutely beautiful. Here we have just our main bathroom, and I kind of gave them these mirrors with the lights. It looks really cool. I think it looks really cool. I might be biased. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. Now, when you go upstairs and we actually have this like ladder, this makes no sense to have all of this here. And, you know, like, how did you actually bring this up here? Like, all of this beautiful furniture, like this chaise lounge, where, you know, you could just, like, draw someone. I don't know. It's not like you can take this apart, but this is The Sims, and anything happens. Anything goes. I was able to place this here in build mode, so I am allowed to place it there. That's how I see this. And I don't know, a staircase just wouldn't fit. So please, let's not think about it too much. It makes sense if you just don't think about it. Then we have this Jack and Jill little bathroom just with a toilet and a sink, because here we have twins. Yay, I love this room. This green room is just so cool. I would have loved this as well, like this beautiful circular window living in the attic. It must be really hot though, but thankfully it like becomes winter in this world, but I guess it's really cold as well. I don't really know. Here we have a beautiful little puppet show and all kinds of toys. Everything, anything and everything that you can think of is in this kid's bedroom, and I think she's really good. So that's kind of where this part here in the house comes from. So here we are on my second build. This one is my favorite, actually, out of all of them. I really just love this house. I played a lot around with like windows. This is the house where I lost half of the footage. So I posted a video showing this White House. I will link that video up here if you haven't seen that. But let me just quickly show you what this place looked like from the side. So again, I really wanted this house to look really good from this angle, seeing as this is where people drive by, you know? You want your house to have a beautiful view. So I kind of just place the stairs here. You can kind of... Ooh, that went all over the place. You can kind of see the stairs from the outside, but I will show it to you from the inside because I just realized that you actually cannot see the stairs. You have to look really, really closely. I also like built my... Oh, let's just go out of here. I also just built my own little garden. And I gave them like half walls as their actual walls, and then I just placed these gates here. So yes, you can kind of walk around the house from the front porch into this garden space, and that would lead you to the back garden where we just have some kids' toys, and then this beautiful pool area with like platformed gardens. This house is just stunning. I also gave them like fountains that kind of shoot out of those lights. And then this part of the pool is just elevated. Well, of the deck area around the pool is just elevated where you can just sit and relax. I think this outside area looks so cool and cozy. Yeah, we just have our outside dining and like... I almost said braai. That's what we call it. And like a barbecue area. And then over here we have a kids outside play area. The sand is functional, so the kids can actually like build sandcastles and stuff like that in it. It's really cool. Now let's just go inside. So when you come into this house, you are met with this beautiful long hallway that then leads up the stairs here. Now this goes into this lovely little sitting area where you can have your morning coffee, eat some tapas, I don't know what you do in the morning. And then on this side we also just have like a beautiful little dining, like an extra rounded dining area, and then just our fireplace. This kitchen is absolutely stunning. It is massive. I like to imagine that the owners, in some way, they like own a restaurant or they like chefs or something, because this kitchen deserves to have someone like that. Or they're just really good foodies. I think this kitchen is absolutely stunning. Now, once we go across from here, this is our TV area. We also have a fireplace, just some beautiful sitting areas, and then a large television. I went with like a blue vibe with this house, so that is kind of the theme. And just look at this view. This is stunning. This is absolutely stunning. I love these seats. I have never used them in blue before, and this just added the pop of color that this place needed. I love the brick and like this roughly plastered wall. I think it just looks so good. Under the staircase we have a little rocking chair, a knitting spot, and then just a bookcase. This is our downstairs bathroom with a bath and a shower. I feel like this is a family bathroom, so most of the kids will probably use this. Also gave them a laundry basket. And then through here, this is our laundry room. I gave them this hoover and then just the hand hoover as well. And then obviously our washer and dryer. Now, when we go upstairs, I placed the plant there, like I'll placed it. But once you go upstairs, here you can see this beautiful tall window. This was very important to me also when I built this house. I really wanted this massive, massive window. So I did add some family gameplay. We have a piano because what is a manor without a piano? When you go through here, this is the home office, where we also just have a fireplace kind of tucked away there. I gave them an L-shaped desk, and then also just another bookcase. This is my favorite bathroom that I probably have ever created. I love this bathroom. I want this bathroom. I say that about all my bathrooms, but I really want this bathroom. Just look at how beautiful it is, just tucked away in all of the corners, everything at its perfect place. And then this beautiful closed glass shower with the matching mirror. Stunning, in my opinion. Now, going through here, we have our twins room. I like giving them twins when I have like large families. Or this can just be two young siblings. I don't know your gameplay, but in mine, this is for twins. And I just love this color scheme. This just feels so fun and light and just so good for a child. I also gave them like these paper clippings that I kind of just hung up here. This one I kind of raised up, and they just perfectly fit in between these nooks. It was like it was made for it. Through here we have our teens room, which has the best window. This room is just so aesthetic. Like, honestly, just look at this. Imagine having this bedroom as a teenager. This was obviously built way before the high school years, so that's why there's not really anything like that in here. But again, this room is stunning. Here we have a toddler's bedroom again with the hanging lights. This is a choking hazard, please keep in mind, do not copy. I'm quite serious. I made a joke earlier, but please don't. Like, this cannot be safe, like, honestly. And then I just actually went with like a purple scheme because I really like the light lavender color that kind of popped out in this toddler bed with the light pink. Everything just worked so beautifully. This is our main bathroom. This kind of leads through here. Now, this is our main bedroom. It might seem underwhelming at first sight, but it really isn't. Just look at this mirror wall with the wooden paneling. These are the same color. I don't know why it's like doing this now. Wasn't like that when I built it, I promise. And then we also just have another TV and like a dresser. This was a fireplace, but I felt like two dressers just made a little bit more sense. And then we also just have our chess table outside with another hidden fireplace. So yeah, this place is really cool. We also have some raised up planters here. I don't know if you saw it. All around the place. I kind of played around with that a lot. So that kind of just gave that little bit of a height definition as well. We also just have this platform here, and then I kind of filled this up with some plants as well, with some lavender. Kind of like the wall is part of the garden itself. Let's just raise that up a bit. And we've made it to the final manor in this video. She's the big one in Newcrest. The final one in my save file, I guess you can call it. When she's finished, she's gonna be a save file. Definitely. You best believe. But let's reveal her. You can already see basically everything behind me. But that's fine. It's fine. Let's be surprised. And here she is. I think she's really beautiful. I absolutely love this little walkway that goes from the gym to the front door. It's very tiny at the front. It kind of looks like a fountain. And then it leads itself to the back, which is a really stunning back garden. As you can see, I kind of continued with the spraying of water. Let's just go down. I kind of continued with the spraying of the water. I think this looks really cool. These ones are like sections, like they... And then I also just kept this little platform vibe. I went with this plant. This is an actual plant in the game. So that's kind of why I decided to go with this wood texture, because it really matched it. And I think it's like a perfect height definition. And also I didn't have to decorate it myself. So that in and of itself is a bonus. And then I also just continued with the little planters inside of the fencing. This build I also made a video on. I will link her up here as well. I got confused. My camera is like, whoop, mirrored. And then when you look here, this is a really beautiful like sitting area. Here's a little patio that kind of comes out of the TV room and the Grand's room. Well, not kinda, it does. It does exit that. Here we have a kitchen and then just a beautiful glass section as well. But let's go inside. Let's actually start from the front. And then let's move our way from here. So I like to imagine that they kind of kept like old things from the original house, like this fountain. But yeah, you will kind of see like pieces like that all around the home. Once we enter, we are immediately met with like this beautiful coat cabinet. I also kind of just paired it with this little place where you can drop your keys. I didn't go overboard with clutter because this home is so large and I didn't really want it to be that laggy. And also this was before the clutter kit and all of those things, but still, that's why she looks neat. And here we have this beautiful dining area that, I don't know, I love this windows. I originally wanted to make this like a sort of an indoors garden, but I really loved this as a dining area, so that's kind of what I went with. Just look at that beautiful plant. It really just lights up this place. Here we also have just our little breakfast nook. We have a very low hanging like light. I think this looks really cool. This is our kitchen. I also went with like green accents. I tend to go with green accents. I love green. And I don't think anybody would really complain. I mean, green is very in. She is very in. Now here we have our little scullery area. I like to do this in my manor builds. I hate looking at a fridge. I want a scullery in my own home one day. I do not want to look at a fridge. Fridges are really ugly and they make me want to eat, and I have a problem. So let's just hide it away. Let's just put it away. Out of sight, out of mind. Now when you come downstairs, we have this beautiful display area. Here's like a music lounge that then leads into 3 different areas of this home. But before we get there, let's go through this first door here. This is a photography studio, so I kind of imagine that one of the people here, they are a photographer or maybe a film star or something of the sort, but they need to take photos. Here we have a downstairs like guest bath area, I guess. This looks really cool with a beautiful high window. The light sometimes is just so pretty when it shines through in actual in-game. And then when you step up on this little platform and you go through the first sliding doors, these doors are from the Machino pack. I really love them. I think they gave this house like a certain vibe that it actually really needed. Now, this is my office. We have 2 of these beautiful like bookshelves on the side. As I mentioned before, I felt like they kept like some old things and they kind of just paired it with the new. And then just this beautiful seating spot really covered with these windows. Now, on the opposite side, oh yeah, we also have just like a family computer. You need it. A family, I don't know, especially a rich family like this. You cannot tell me that they will not have that. So here we have our TV room. This is very plain. I feel like they don't really spend a lot of time here, but when they watch TV, they want to do it in style. So they've got a really beautiful, really large TV area. This just goes outside onto this little seating spot. Now, through this door, here's like our rumpus room. So here we have like the bubble blower, karaoke machine, card playing games, gallery wall, and of course, fish. Because we need fish. This is a mansion. We gotta have fish. And also, I didn't really know what to put in this corner, and I just feel like fish kind of works in the rumpus room. Makes sense. It made sense when I built it, okay? So through here we also just have our bathroom space. This was a weird angle, but I think I kind of made it work. This is for the gym. Now when you enter here, you just have to take a step down. This is on the diagonal part of the build. And then I gave them 2 yoga mats, this punching bag, and then just some basic exercise equipment. When you also run, you'll have this beautiful view. Like, I would definitely use a treadmill if I had this view. But my local gym, the treadmill looks out on a really disgusting busy street. So, yeah, that's not really enticing, you know? I don't know. That's just what I tell myself. That's why we don't run. Now, through here, this is the Grand's room. We absolutely love this. I gave them these 2. Well, the one is like a display table, and the other one is an actual chest of drawers. So this is kind of their bedside table. I went with like a more oldish style with this because this is Grand's room, and I think it works. I like the way that it actually turned out. I also gave them a beautiful chessboard looking out onto the balcony and garden, and then just a shower and sink, and then a toilet tucked away there in the corner. Now, this is the downstairs floor plan for if you are interested. As you can see, I kind of just made a little pathway that kind of just leads there. Now, let's go upstairs. This is the upstairs floor plan. Now, zooming in, when you come up the stairs, you will notice that it's a lot lighter. This is like the pajama lounge. This is where I feel like the kids spend a lot of time. So I kind of wanted to have this be a lot lighter and a little bit more fun, but I kept the initial color scheme of the upstairs, which is blue. Downstairs is more of like a greenish color, but I still feel like they work. They are very close to each other on the color panel. Now, anyway, now that we've done talking about color theory, when you go through this little sliding door here, this is the kids' play area. So I kind of gave them 2 drawing desks. I gave them this beautiful, like, put together dollhouse. I didn't really think that any of the other dollhouses matched this home, so that's why I went with this one. The colors just really work, and then the tent, and then just some random toys that I just kind of filled up. They also have this entire row of just toy boxes, so they've got a lot of toys. These kids cannot complain. Here we also just have an outside patio with our dog balls, and this goes out through these beautiful sliding doors. Now, these 2 rooms, this is the kids' bedrooms, believe it or not. These are not teenagers, these are children in my imagination. So this is the one room. This is such a beautiful light pink and purple room. I love light pink and purple, just like the toddler room that I showed you before. I would probably want to be in this room. This room just looks so welcoming. Like, honestly, and look how cool this little mirror is. This goes through into their own bathroom, and I kind of matched this tile to this color scheme of the home. So this is more of a pinkish purple color, And it really just changes the entire vibe of the bathroom. Also just gave them this little display table and this beautiful painting. I love this painting. This is one of my favorites, and I rarely get to put it in a home. Now, on the opposite side, this is the other kid's bedroom. I went with a more darker industrial color with this, especially with the orange and the blue. That is the primary color, and then just some little bit of yellow, as you can see in the bathroom as well. And then I just gave them some black tiles, and I just matched the blue carpet in the bathroom as well. Here we have a little, like, yellow rabbit. They've got a unicorn. And then just continued with the orange theme. Now this bathroom here has got a stunning window. It's so sad that this is for a bathroom, but the layout just made sense that way, and I don't really mind. Now, when we go across the hall, here we have a, like, teen's bedroom, or a guest bedroom, depending on how many Sims you have. So I kind of kept this kind of generic, because in my gameplay, this is a guest room, so I didn't really want to overclutter it. Again, I used this beautiful painting, and just look how different this looks, just because of the grey tones around it, and not the green. It's amazing, I love it. Now, this is the main upstairs bathroom. I also gave them like a chest of drawers. There's like a mirror, so there's a lot of place where you can actually like change your clothing. This bathtub here that is just tucked away. And then we go into the main parents' bedroom. This bedroom is primarily blue. So we have a little tuck away corner there with a rocking chair. This beautiful bed. This is from City Living. This is one of my favorite beds. And then I also just kind of did the same with the bedside tables. The one side is kind of longer than the other one. And then we also just have this beautiful little sitting area where you could just sit and read, maybe have your morning tea. I don't know. This just feels so comfortable. Now, when you go through this door, this leads you to the main bathroom. So here we have this little closet space here. We also have some sinks. We have a bathtub, and then behind here just a toilet tucked away with a beautiful plant that blends in perfectly with this wall, and I feel like they painted that purposefully so. And I love it. I'm living for it. I would love something like that in my home. Except this should be green, but that's neither here nor there. And then on the outside, I also just gave them their own little patio, and they have just this little basic trellis that is just covering the outside of this little balcony. Thank you so much for joining me on this manor tour video, but let's quickly talk about the competition a little bit more. So firstly, be sure to be subscribed to my channel. That is very important. And then also, if you have Twitter, go follow me on there. I am unfortunately going to have to give the code through Twitter. I am also willing to download Instagram to be able to communicate with you through there. It's just going to make it easier for me to verify that you are actually subscribed to my YouTube channel. And it's also more private, where I can give you your code once you have actually won the draw. The draw I will kind of do live as well. I will make a video on that so that you can see that there's no cheating going on. So please. Oh, and then in that video, my first video right after I have reached my goal of 200, I am going to say a phrase or a word, and that phrase or word will appear on your screen. You would just have to comment that in that video, and that is how you compete in this expansion pack draw. So this is my first time doing it. So if you have any other suggestions, please leave a comment down below, and then we can definitely look at it that way. But with that being said, thank you so much, and I hope to see you all again. Goodbye.